Yeah, is the right time. No, the team, but I think it's the right time that the USB have to use this against him. That this is the saboteur, the person that sell our prime minister. If you want to write this later, I think this is the opportunity. I with here like this because if God want to do something, He will turn around. You make your even the enemy to bring your matter to your table because. Oh yeah, now only the thing now since December till now. This is almost 2 months. So I think God have proven way to us that the our government suppose the lawyers or whoever's in charge to make this thing very fast to let him deal with him because if hand don't touch am now, the other people will learn lesson without wasting time. Thank you.
Yeah, for casting, always book casting. Let me just say, I don't believe that no one a copy is a mockery. I don't believe no one a copy because it's a very big slap. Mobile no my hand is a very very big slap. Give one the letter and you say only in Zoria because I should not in Zonia the government. I pass there through the government. I don't know.
How to go? Do you want how to go?
Yes. I thought this year wanted to talk. Are you done? Onye nọ mute biko mute yourself onwebe noise si abịa biko onye chọọ ikwu okwu o raise your hand ya biko if not update ọ bụrụ na o nwere voice of MNK you play because once you come in you share to notify our brothers and sisters to join on our Sunday service. The topic is USB government. Will Nigeria and the ex-breach criminals survive this fight? Already you can see they cannot survive the fight because everything famine and Zuzo, every evil thing far plan against us is going to be brought to the open. And this is one of them that have just been leaked and brought to the open. Mgbe anyị na-ekwu here since that na Oge Nkere na ndị otu ya are the one sabotaging PM. Now you can see that ife ọ na-ezijelu fa ọ bụ na mmadụ bịa gwa unu na ozijelu ndị Finland na-ayọ ndị Finland kịka ọ na-ayọ fafọ so o kwelugonu na PM commit crime nu onye crime ka fa na-asị na PM crime Oge Nkere ya bịa gwa anyị ọkwa ifugonu ọ malife ome ije na-ede leta they can create a paper head ọ bụ ife fa na-eme criminals 419ers ọ bụ ife fa na-eme create a paper head but our government should not take this lightly ọ bụ na fa delu through that lawyer anyị esukwe that lawyer ka ọ bịa kwuo okwu onwe ya na ọ bụrụ ya nwade ya nwade because igwe ife ode sef it didn't make sense. That's why I didn't even want to take it serious. Ọbụrụ panabitas roadside mechanic unu na-agwa okwu unu ya ghọta that na anyị nwa na-atụ ego anyị abụrụ ewu so this is the end time unu ya onye ọbụla ya ewelu our passion for Biafra na-akpa ego unu erigo nke ya egbu unu onye ọbụla ọmadịlo onye generation onye a mma afụfụ a niile anyị na-ata onye afọ Igbo fụchaa ya nwa afọ Igbo Biafra fụchaa ya decide ya na ife ọ ya abịa imenu bụ ka oji anyị wee na-eme 419 generation ya yi remain a perpetual slave ise biko
Yeah,
onye ọzọ
I want the
Onye
canon
na-ekwu?
update
Who is that?
everything.
Eh?
Yeah, update. Oh,
Okay, update, sorry.
yeah, so I want to play Mazen Namdekano's voice for our brothers in the Niger Delta or the Pasai.
People, when you ask them what is their religion, they may tell you we are Christians, we are Jews, we are all the rest of it, Islam, Buddhism, just name it. But we want the world to understand why we are fanatical about Biafra and willing to do even the undoable to ensure that Biafra is restored. Biafra to us is a religion. A religion. It is a way of reasoning and a way of life. We believe that the restoration of Biafra is not in the gift of man to give. No single man can ever give you Biafra. It's impossible. Biafra is the gift of the Most High Elohim to give. How we prepare and position ourselves on this very earth, both physically and spiritually, will determine if God will love us enough to give us this His kingdom on the face of this very earth. That was why, in His infinite mercy, Eastern Security Network was established to secure our land. And anybody foolish enough, anybody stupid enough to seek confrontation with us, as I have said previously, before you come to look for us, before you enter into our forest to perhaps die there, because you all will perish anyway. Look at Yemen, look at Somalia, and look at Syria. Let them be at the back of your minds. Whoever is charged with making that very decision to launch an armed confrontation against the Eastern Security Network. I'm saying this to the hearing of the whole world. As you all know me, I do not do anything in secret. Everything we do is out in the open. Anybody foolish enough, because I know the Janjaweed, they're very foolish. You know, the Fulani, they have what I call the mentality or the mindset of Mohammed Siad Barre, the erstwhile president of Somalia. They never reason, they never listen. They are not intelligent enough to understand when the end has come. The only people supporting them is Britain. And we're not going to fool ourselves. Britain does wield a very considerable clout. They are taking our oil in our land. Now they have found gold also in the north. So the zoo has never failed, not once in its entire, should I say, 60-year history, to serve the interest of our colonial masters, those that created us. People say God created. I said to them, you are very, very foolish. God never created Nigeria. A man and a woman did. They are mortal flesh and they are dead. The same way they died is how the zoo is going to die. Nobody can save Nigeria. Nobody can, because it is written. How I want people, those who are averse to history, those who don't understand history very well, even those who claim they are writers, they are novelists, you know, the thing about we black people, once you do something and you get accolade or praise from white people or from BBC, you think you've arrived. That's the one thing about our people. You think once they give you one award or the other, once a white man confers that legitimacy or validity on your work or your talent, you feel you've arrived. One major mistake that black people always make: efforts to divide the East. How has it been possible to keep Nigeria as one, as a failed state that it is? as a terror-ravaged contraption that it is, as an abomination that it is. How have they managed to keep Nigeria together? Look no further than what happened during the End SARS protest. When I preach all the time and I say to black people that your mental weakness, your inability to reason properly is why you are suffering, they say it's an insult. No, it is not. They managed to divide those who are protesting by introducing two key elements they know will appeal to their primordial instincts. What are those? Religion and ethnicity. Let me tell you something you don't understand. That is the only instrument the Europeans had to divide and conquer Africa. What they did was to pass it on to the Fulani Janjaweed. And with the help of the Fulefus and traitors in our midst, in the entire South, both Yoruba and in Biafra, both in Oduduwa and in Biafra, it appears that they have managed to now gain the upper hand in the past decades. These continued efforts to divide the East, I can assure them tonight, has failed and will continue to fail. And I want our people from Igodomigodo to Bakassi, from Idoma land to Opobo to understand this. They come to you, they plead with you to amplify your ethnicity against one another. It's a very clever trick. Whereas over the years, if not since the coming of this Janjaweed Caliphate government of the late dead Buhari, before now, it was IPOB and Radio Biafra that made it possible for people to distinguish between a Fulani and a Hausa person. Before, I'm sure all of you go back to your history, you see Hausa Fulani, Hausa Fulani. It was on this very platform, painstakingly, we lectured and educated people to understand that Hausa is different from Fulani. The same people who, they're like parasites. The same people who, over the years, we are trying as much as possible to have this cohesion between Fulani and Hausa together as one political bloc. When they come to our land, they tell you you are Efik, you are a Bibio, you are a Jaw, Izon, you are a Shekiri, you are a Urobo, that you are different. You must understand the reason why they keep harping on your differences, which in actual fact doesn't exist because we are all one people, is because it makes it easier for them to conquer you. Common sense. They know that if you go to Migodo, in those states, of course you do. They know that if they come together with Ishekiri, with Urobo, with Izon, with Igbo, with Idoma, with Igala, with Ibanke, everybody, when I say Igbo, I mean Ibanke as well. They know it becomes impossible to penetrate. We become free people. For them to succeed is a very clever ploy, which unfortunately Yoruba media is in support of. And I have warned them repeatedly. I have warned my Yoruba brethren repeatedly that this double game you are playing will consume you. And today they are in Yoruba land killing and taking over their forests. If not for the bravery of Eastern Security Network, I do not think for once that Amotekun would have had the balls, or should I say the courage, to confront Fulani headsmen in their forests. Understand this very carefully. What they do is very simple. They come to your land as they have done with Hopos Adema in Imo State. As you understand they have done with George Obiozo this evening. They plant your leaders for you. Your leaders who cannot rise up to challenge their hegemony. That is where I give you land. some credit, because they have not allowed themselves to become as divided and damaged as the East is. Can you imagine for 1 second? I ask you to ponder this for a second. A Fulani governor is interested in relocating all Fulanis across the Sahel into Nigeria, so that the Fulanis can have a country they can call their own home. In the East, there is a governor, despite being an Igbo man, speaking Igbo, raised as in Igbo setting, he's saying he's not Igbo. I just want, for one, I don't know how to explain this so that people can understand it. I just want for 1 second for people to sit down and ponder this. It's a very simple, it's not a conundrum, it's very easy to untangle. The person telling you that you are from Niger Delta, the person telling you to accentuate your ethnicity or your tribe, as the case may be, the person telling you that you are not related to an Igbo man, the person telling you that you are not Biafra, the person telling you that Tefik is different from even a Ibibio is different from Anang, the same man telling you this is bringing his brothers and sisters from Senegambia, from Mali, from Niger, as Fulani headsmen, as bandits, as terrorists, to come into our country, into our space, to take it over. You, his counterpart in the East, you are doing your level best to make sure you divide your own people. And when you go to some of these people, they will tell you that divided we fall, united we stand. And that was a very clever thing they did. And that was how they managed to divide us, weakening us and making it easier for them to plant hopes or them without election as Imo State governor, and now to plant George Ubiozo as Ohanese president. I'll get to that later on. Britain knew that the light of Africa will come from the land of Biafra. They all know it all over the world. As I told you earlier, 2 years ago, I told you that I was at a meeting with the UN officials in Geneva. And one of them said to me, it is not that we don't talk about Biafra or want our member states or nations to understand what is going on in the land of Biafra. But as soon as we mention the word Biafra, they all get up and walk away from the room. I announced it here live on this very platform, Radio Biafra. Some of you didn't actually absorb. Some of you don't know the obstacle that Biafra is facing. You think Biafra is easy to get. No, it is not. No, not at all. The enemies we have outside is uncountable. Not because we have done anything wrong, but because Britain realized that with Biafra existing as a free nation, that every black person around the world will become free. They understand that. It's just like when you go to a stream and you don't want people to drink the water coming from that very stream. You go to the source of the water and you pollute it. Because if you come downstream and you pollute it, people can still go to the middle or even to the front to go and fetch clean water. So if you don't want people to drink from a particular stream, you pollute it from the source. They know that the source of freedom for black people, both those in North America, those in South America, those even in Papua New Guinea, those everywhere around the world, they know that Biafra is the key. A free Biafra means that black people all over the world will become free. That was why I said that Biafra is the last miracle.
Yeah, my fellow Biafrans, let's stop it here. So, if you have any submission, you can request for mic. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. That's update.
Yeah.
Yeah, that voice. It's you see, onye nkuzi anyị ya ka fa welu kidnap lọkụọ ndị nke anyị tinyekwa ede o nwere ife anyị mefa nwere ife mefa. So biko enough is enough, because no more no more, because now we are a nation. Our Justice Department, because this is a test for us to do. Thank you. So nwekwa onye chọrọ ikwu okwu atụ wee sụọ nke inwe ike so. Afro Mama Uche, I think um, ife na-enye ya nsogbu. Biko onwe onye fọ ama uche o weta ya to speaker space because ọ dị enwe ike erase hand. Onwe
ije
onye na-request. Ekperima na-request biko get
ije
in ka ife ọbụla onwe ife ọchị ịgwa anyị. Ifia Ekperima. Okay, ka m weta in. Ekperima.
I've
Ama
already brought.
okay. So maybe he wants to. Ekperima, where is he? Okay, Ekperima, you have something to say to us? You have the mic.
Yes, wonderful Biafrans. Good evening, or should I say good afternoon from Biafra homeland here. You know, it's not an easy fight. I greet every one of us. I can see Drake happy, update, and David, our able information minister, Ugo 247. I can see you. We have been doing a wonderful work. It's not easy for we in Biafra homeland here. We know what we are passing through. It's only a matter of applying wisdom. You know, sometimes when you go through this Biafra course of a thing, right from when Odumegwu Ojukwu started, you will find out that we are only suffering from one particular thing, which is sabotage. That is the only thing that we have been suffering from. There is no other thing. Their weapons and their bullets and their gun cannot finish us. They know that by with their gun, with their bullet, they cannot do us anything because they tried it during the Biafran genocidal war during the 1960 to 1967 to 1970. You know, they tried everything they could do, but their bullets, their weapon, their starvation, which the world which the whole world power which supported Nigeria, Britain, which is the most the most key player of that particular issue. Britain, who was the master planner of everything, used Nigeria as the blood-sucking demon in Africa. Without Biafra, I don't think that Africa will be free. I've studied this thing, as if you can think deeply as a Biafran, as a two bloody Biafran who you are, who have passion for freedom, especially not passion for money, it's not passion for business, because inside this Biafra issue, as Onyendu will always tell you that anything that we do, we take it as business. Yes, Onyendu MNK said that in broadcast during when he ordered for the lockdown after the massacre of what happened then. He ordered for total lockdown of Biafran land. And he said, I could not forget, and I remember, I know that when he said this now, you people will turn it to business. He knows his people. He knows the kind of people he's dealing with. He knows the kind of sabotage he has been passing through. But onyekwanụ ka ọ ga-akọsara when even the nearest man then is his enemy. The most trusted is the one that did all he could do to sabotage the men then in ESN. The most trusted that time was the main particular eye of the IPOB in Nigeria, was the main particular eye of the Zoot government terrorist Nigeria in IPOB then. So what could make you think that these people are not still with us? If a whole MNK, our only prophet of a time that cannot withstand it, what could make you think that we are not passing through a lot? And he said, there are many mountains that we need to cover. There are many mountains ahead of us. Sometimes when we hear all these things, when all these people, when all these our leader will be talking to us, I don't know if we will always listen or we are just there to make joke or we are just there to listen and we don't get, because when he wants to start his own broadcast, he say, get your pen and your biro down and be writing. This particular movement, this particular Biafra liberation, this particular freedom that we are looking for, USB have a lot of mountains to overcome. Even within us here, some people are still a sabo self. Don't play o. Some people might be sabo in, but you won't know. But you won't know. When you want to fight your enemy, you don't look back. Onwere ihe dịka our prime minister will always say, o nwere ka esi eme ya, o nwere ka esi. That is a lie. This o nwere ka esi eme ya that they always bring. You keep begging someone for freedom. Do you know what is freedom? You are begging someone to come and when something like now you are holding a position and you committed a crime that you are not supposed to, you are running a go. This is not even it's not even umuna meeting. It's not even this is not umuna meeting or meeting umundenne or charismatic meeting. It's not even I don't know. I don't, just think about it. This is a whole freedom that have taken blood, that have shed a lot of blood, young, old, and adult, women, children.
All right, my people, we are all welcome. I greet you anywhere you are watching from. I think I sounds better now than yesterday. Yesterday it was too bad, honestly. I don't know, I have some voice infections or cold or whatever weather, but the important thing is that I am getting better. I am getting better. So I bring my greetings anywhere you are and anywhere you may be joining from right now. I want us to remember, say, I don't know, I know they good for English. I don't know why I try to speak this English. I want the blue grammar. Broken, I mean to say. Name they sweet me well for mouth. Name they sweet me. I greet all of us. Anyway you that join from, I greet you. I know say I don't stream taste small, so I no go their call names because so many names, so many people have commented, and I can see over 800 watching, almost 800 watching from Space, Twitter, X, and just 50 watching from YouTube. I beg you, do me a favor and subscribe, share and like this program anywhere you're watching from, whether you're watching from Space or X or YouTube. Share this program and like it. Just retweet from Space and from YouTube. Share or like. Even if you don't like it, I will appreciate you do something. Either give me a thumb up or give me thumb up or give me thumb down. Share it anyway. So I greet all of you. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. And we are on the road to our full restoration. You see, one thing is certain, and that one thing that is certain is what I want us to all understand. So today, Mazen Namdekano will be going to court tomorrow, right? Emergency court tomorrow. They will be taking him to court whether he like it or not. And then we are all wondering now, what could it be that they want to take him to court for? What is this emergency court appearance that they needed him for? Two things are waiting, or two things, as I may say, I know, as I believe. Either to tell him now they are now charging him for terrorism charge case, or to tell you now that you are a free man, you can go, we let you go. I don't know. I'm just imagining what could it be that they want take it. This emergency court is all about me. I don't know. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm telling you what I'm thinking. Is either to tell him we are dropping the charges, but we are now charging you for terrorism charge case. Yeah, those two things. Or they are letting him go. Because when you look, you ask yourself, why the sudden proscription affirmment? That is, why the sudden proscription reaffirmment? They go and they reaffirm that Mazenam Dekano, IPOB has been fully proscribed and a recognized terrorist organization. And then all of a sudden as well, we see so many things flying up and down here and there. He'll be taken to court tomorrow, Monday. And I want us to remember that the Monday sit at home is still ineffective. Nothing has changed. Nothing have changed. The sit at home, Monday sit at home is still there. We must sit at home for Mazenam Dekano. We must sit at home for our freedom. And there are so many other things I have seen. I will touch so many things before we go into the criminals you are looking at on the screen. So, one of the things is when you don't even know what is happening, you will not understand what is happening. Today, we see somebody like Akwokoti Warake arrested and being interrogated, and he is telling you he is whatever he is. I'm not interested, but I just want us to understand one simple thing in it all. One simple good thing. You see, for long, we have been telling people that this is not about Nnamdi Kanu, this is not about Simon Ekpa, this is about everybody. You are not safe. You can never be safe. You can never be free in the midst of uh, um captivities. You can never be the only one safe. Huh? You can never be the only good man in the midst of all evil people. We have been tagged evil people. We have been tagged the wrong people. We have been meant to, people have, the world have been meant to believe that we are evil. We, the Biafrans, especially we, the Igbo speaking Biafrans, everybody have been meant to believe that we are the enemies of the world. Anywhere you go today, Igbo, stand here, thorough search, thorough searching, thorough investigation. So we are going through what I call persecution, physically, spiritually, and otherwise. So, like I was saying, nobody is safe. This one thing we must understand. When you believe or when you think you are safe, it will hit you when you don't expect it. When you least expect it is when it is going to hit you. Like I said before, if you come to Biafra land today, who are those that are paying the price? Are there those that are fighting for Biafra? No. Are there those that are following Nnamdi Kanu? No. Are there those that are following Simon Ekpa? No. Something must be used to bring you down, like it or leave it. Today we see Soludo fighting against the people he claimed to be governing. You see, when we tell you that we Biafrans have delegitimized them, we don't need them, we don't have them as our representative, people are not understanding it. But today you can see with yourself, they will send out these people. How can Soludo be working with Asari Dokubo? How can Soludo be working with Asari Dokubo that are vowed in the public that in the con kill every Igbo? Oge Busho Igbo ni Oge Ridano ha. How can Soludo be working with Asare Dokubo that I've told you that his problem is Igbo, and you go employ Asare Dokubo, make it come by your people in the name, say they be what? They be enemy. Simply because election they come. Soludo want to return in position. All of them. Solu don't want to return in position. The one they call Ifru of a boy want to return in position. I know they talk of the criminal, but you want to return all of them one by one is trying to return their position. Yes, Abushe. Udo. Thank you, my brother. Yes, I'm getting better. So they have to do, if you remember, Dave Omai did the same thing to become the president. And when they tell him, we are sorry, we have given the seat of president to another person, they say, but to work, you become the vice president. He went and double effort. Remember, Dave Umahi placed 2 million naira bounty on each Biafran head wherefore. Remember that one? You know, say we may forget now. He go do many things. When the vice president is shift to come out for him post, they tell us, say, don't worry, we go make you the Senate president. He come add a double effort. Buy our people, remove our people, disappear our people in numbers quantum. Above all, now labor prefect they go give them after all the blood of the innocent. Now labor prefect they make them. It's shame. It's a shame. Yes, a very big shame. I want make we understand that nobody is safe. I want make you understand that you see what is going on today in Akwaku Kotiwaraki. Remember the other time they invited Obi Kobana to tell him for 3 days before they let him go. And I want make you remember, say, and they make you ask yourself, how many Hausa people EFCC don't invite before? Today, they invite Akoko Kotiwaraki, a traditional healer or herbalist or whatever. I am not interested in what he's doing. Let me make it clear. It's not my business what he do. I will never be interested in what he's doing. I am not part of those that patronize him. But let's call a spade a spade. Wetin Akoko Kotiwaraki they do in Oba today, somebody they do am in Yoruba land. Do you know that? Somebody they do am for North, Funane land, Hausa land, Middle Belt, everywhere all over the world, in Ghana, in the Ivory Coast, in Togo, in Cameroon. So ask yourself, why be saying that only you will be Biafran Igbo that they come after? Now, Akoko Kotiwaraki was there when they were like taking out other small DBS in Igbo land. We believe in tradition. Akoko Kotiwaraki no condemn them. Are you getting our problem? Because our problem be say when it happen to somebody else, we know the value and we go say you know consign us. This is our problem. We forget that thing where they take finish your brother, now the same thing they go take finish you. Yeah, as they finish your brother, now so they go finish you. Akoko Kotiwaraki was there when they buy all the other herbalists or traditional healers or whatever in the name say that they work for ESN all over Igbo land. They buy them. They destroy their temples. Shimarai or Shimarai temple, condemn them. All of them, nobody come out to come say, this is our tradition. Now, today, they don't come carry a Kogo Kotiwaraki, right? Tomorrow, whose turn it will be? You see, when we tell you that this is about turn by turn, you don't understand. It's always turn by turn, like it or leave it. I must tell you the truth always. Obi Kobana, Chief Priest, Flavor, all of you. Remember our brother Iboja the musician. When the police release how many, more than 7 or 15 bullets for him body, they tell you say an accidental discharge. You see any of those celebrities come to condemn? No, it's here our problem. But if now for Yoruba land, now Yoruba people go carry am for head. Yoruba artists or celebrities, they go come out to come protest until they get justice for him. But our own, nah, they go, hey, Flavor go there, they do one, mama. You don't concern me. I done we love our people, and we know say like I done na my brother. Now from the same place we come. I done come fight for your people. You used to stand and speak. We no see you again. Is it that you are scared of waiting Nigeria go tell you, or you are scared of losing your fan, or you are scared of losing your concert? The one where they call waiting be name waiting be name where they planted, where they carry speed darlington through inside prison as a like where they carry speed darlington through inside prison. If darlington one breathe, he go carry and lock up. If they sham say that you pass. This is where you see our people because of their stupidity, because say they know the reason well. Burna Boy, thank you so much. Now Burna Boy in them. You see Burna Boy showing you muscle where in brothers stay. In brothers we no get money. Burna Boys forget say he be the sponsor criminals yesterday. Burna Boy forget say they be one by him for Nigeria before he come run, they come forgive him before he come back on they do musician. Burna Boy forget say he still be criminal. Tomorrow, when Nigeria want destroy them, they go bring out that old record, they go take destroy them. What I want make we understand be say, in as much as Nigeria is concerned, you are not safe. You can never be safe. Every one of us, we have been counted like sheep before the slaughter. And we will be slaughtered one by one unless we look for a way of escape. If not, forget it. I tell you the truth. So like I said, some people are saying, they see why I no see this one. It no concern me. I know they interested whether they do fake, whether they do real. It's not what I'm talking about. What I want us to understand these days is about being Igbo man. If you like, you believe me, you might believe me, you might not believe me. But why he's been invited today is because he's an Igbo man. We have weighty traditionalists, herbalists, juju masters in Yoruba land. Nobody have invited them or indicted them or reported them. No. Why is it always you Igbos? You know the reason now, because you don't think. The earlier you begin to think outside the box, the better for you. It's all about turn by turn. They will always have a reason. The day they remember you, they must bring you down. They must drag you on the floor. They must drag you on the mall. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. It's not about, I know Commissioner. Akoko used to know them. They are his friends. They come to his hotel, shrine, they drink, they die. But today, they don't drag him. They don't drag him. Today, you say, the only place of freedom is no other place but when you are free. If you are not free, forget any kind of freedom. That's all I will tell you. So, let's just listen to Akoko Kotiwurake. Let's just listen.
It's going viral.
It's not my page that brought the video.
And the law, you said you know about the law.
Yeah. I hear about the law, about Oge Nkere. I know they do. Since the way I hear go to my page, you see nothing like that.
Okay, you know the. Oh, you have already stopped.
Yeah, because they say Oge Nkere do this, okay, I just stop it. But that Oge Nkere, now we give them that name. Oge Nkere will not be na name. Oge Nkere na the same way. But now because of that one, they're there for what?
So, gentlemen, we are going to push for them.
We must. So we want to see those things. Okay? We want to even see where you do these things. And then the evidence that what you're doing. And then even your shop. Okay? Where it is, and that is what the law says. And failure to get all these things, of course, you know the consequences. I will add you also. So get the team ready. We'll investigate him further. As at this point, yeah.
Come this way. Come. Come.
You watch the video. This is to tell you that Nigeria can never be your friend. You understand? Whatever you like to say, Nigeria can never be your friend. No matter how you patronize Nigeria, Nigeria can never be your friend. Know it, oh. If you like, agree. If you like, disagree. That one that you sabi. But the truth, now what did I tell you? And the earlier you begin to understand that if you don't stand up for your brother, when the thing go hit you, nobody go stand up for you. Nobody go stand up for you. Are you getting it? Today, what are you saying in the social? Hey, police don't carry up, but nobody is speaking out for him. Because he was busy. Our people that die in Biafra land, they use the body of our people where they buy, do roadblock. I don't know whether you don't see the videos. That they use the body of our people when they buy, mount roadblock. They come by our people on daily basis, and in the day social media, they condemn them. Now it is the same thing that is going to happen to all of them one by one, because you have nothing to be exempted from. You are not an exception, because every war against Igbo man is always war against every Igbo man. Like it or leave it. You can never be safe unless you are safe. Oh, okay, quickly, I want us to also understand. Let us go back to where we were coming from. I want you to understand. Remember, I told us some time ago, when all this thing was beginning, that Oge Nkere is the enemy in the house. Nobody listened to me. Nobody believed me. Nobody wanted to listen, because our people are always good to say, bring evidence, give me evidence, I want evidence. This is the problem we have. Even when you know that this is the truth, you will be there demanding for evidence. This is our problem. And until our people begin to understand that, give me evidence, I want evidence, 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 it shall never be well with you. You that knows the truth, and you are still demanding that I give you evidence, I pity you. I pity you so much. I pity you, because that same evil, that same evil with which you wish me to be visited with, you shall be visited with some evil. That same thing where you want make it by me, now I go stick by you. I tell you the truth, now I go still finish you. Whether you agree, whether you no agree, whether you like it, whether you no like it, I don't tell you, I don't tell you. And then that's so it be. You get me? That's so it be. So quickly, I go like make we see some small things today. If we remember when this thing was about to start, or when it was starting, Mazi, our honorable Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, he did something. He wrote EU telling them his intentions. He wrote EU telling them what he want to do. He wrote EU telling them this, that, that, that. I will show the letter. But I can't find the letter, but I know I have now the reply of EU. Okay? We have the reply of EU. That is why I am telling you today, when you see anybody telling you, what about Simon? You have forgotten Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is dying. Oh, what are you doing? You, all of you that are inboxing me, writing me, calling me, what are you doing about Simon Ekpa? I pity all of you because I am not the kind of person that know how to insult people. I for the rain insult on you all. I for the block you all. If I open this WhatsApp now, you see many messages up to whether it don't reach 100,000 messages. I know they count them again. And their problem is, what are you doing? You claim you let Simon Ekpa. What are you doing about Simon Ekpa? I want you to understand that there are situations where you will do what you need to do, and then you allow the law to finish its course. We are not in the land of Nigeria where you have to do everything for yourself. In the land of Finland and other European lands is where the law is counting. We are holding Finland. We are waiting to grab them according to by their own law. You cannot bribe anybody to go and see Simon. According to their law, only the family and the lawyer can see Simon. And I want to make it clear again to everyone that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa have two lawyers as permitted by the laws of Finland. Two lawyers. One from within local, that's within Finland, and then another one will be from outside Finland. That's if you'll be permitted for two lawyers. One lawyer will be from Finland and the other one will be from outside Finland. Outside that, if now one lawyer you want, if you want all your lawyer to come from Finland, you are permitted for one lawyer only. So our Prime Minister have two lawyers, one from Finland, one international lawyer, an American citizen based in America lawyer. So I want you to get this and understand this. The earlier the better. We cannot do more than that. We cannot go and tell Finland. We want to see even all of you Biafrans we gather in the house of Finland, what is a superintendent or commandant or the person in charge of the case of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He will not listen to you. If you consist nuisance, he will call police to dispatch you all or to throw you into dungeon. So our Prime Minister is well represented. Okay? And I want you to know that our Prime Minister knows the law. Why I'm saying this? Who is asking this question? I will permit you to come inside the studio. I am going to give you the link. You come inside here, you ask me. You come inside here, you ask me one. You ask me any question, I will answer you. I don't answer question from comment section. Okay? So if you feel okay, maybe on the space you don't have hold on, I will share it. I will share I will share the link. I'm putting the I will put the link on or you come to YouTube where you will see the link. But I'm trying to see if I can let me see. I'm trying to see if I can paste the link in the hold on just a moment. Let me paste the link in comment section of X comment section so that everybody can get. If you are calling me on the phone, I don't think I will answer your call, because if I start picking call now, I will get distracted, and that's what I don't want. So I pasted the link in the comment section of X. That's Twitter. I can see there. So if you want, come inside here. If you have suggestions, if you have contributions, you are saying you're Jackson, you need good lawyer, likewise in Spain. Good. If you come in here, you bring your suggestions, because I don't believe anybody suggesting from comment meant well. That are mostly distractions. So come into this studio. You don't need to come with your picture. You can come in anonymously and then make your contributions and suggestions, and then ask me a question. Any question, I will give you answers. So, like I was saying, I want you to know that our prime minister have two lawyers, international and within Finland, and he has not told you that, or told us that any of those lawyers are incompetent. If he complain, they will be changed. So our prime minister is in good hands, and we are still waiting for Finland to come up, and they are still telling you that they are still investigating. Let them take all their time and investigate whatever they want to investigate. And that will make me to, that's bringing me to this point where I want you to understand that Finland under EU cannot do anything other than detaining our PM the way they are detaining him now. Okay?
The
They
video
cannot
that
do
is going
any.
viral.
Where is the? Hold on, I can't find it. But I'm sharing the screen. Where is it now? Hold on. Hold on. Let me stop. And then I'm trying to bring the screen in. I don't know why it is not showing. And now it don't show. So I want us all remember this letter when our prime minister wrote to EU, and then EU replied him. I bring this letter today. Two things we are going to be talking about: what Oge Nkere and co are doing. Okay, so let's just go step by step. We got that. Okay, now when all these things were starting in 2023, in the I think in the 4th of October 2023, they replied our prime minister the letter he wrote them, notifying them and they calling them, that's EU. He notified EU, calling them to intervene, to intercede, to come in and they stop what Nigeria is doing to his people, Biafran people, how the killing of Christians, innocent people, and unjustification, and the no rule of law, and no justice, detaining unlawfully our people, and the grabbing them, tagging them, IPOB criminals, and how they are reintegrating terrorists, jihadists, and so on and so forth. He made this clear in his letter and wrote to them. And then, after some time, about 3 months or 4 months, EU replied our prime minister in the name of Biafra, on behalf of Biafra. So this is not just, he did not write EU as a Simon Ekpa. He wrote EU in the name of Biafra, on behalf of Biafra, and he was replied. Let's just read the reply. So the on the day 4th of October 2023, they replied to him from Brussels. So the subject: petition number. You can see there. Then they replied, "Dear Mr. Ekpa, thank you for submitting your petition to the European Parliament, which the Committee on Petition has now examined." I hope everybody is getting it. That they have examined the petition. Okay? So that they have examined the petition, meaning they have gone through the petition one step by one step, and they have acknowledged everything in that petition against Nigeria. Okay. But unfortunately, I must inform you that we are unable to pursue your petition any further. Your petition was declared inadmissible by the Committee on Petition on 27th June 2023 because the issue you raised was deemed to fall outside the European Union's field of activity. Although we are unable to take your petition further, I would like to thank you for exercising your right to petition. Yours sincerely, Dolos Montero. So now, excuse me. Now, our Prime Minister made the petition clear. He made the petition either, I don't know again, I can't remember when he made his petition. I can't lay my hands on the petition. Either 2022 and then or early 2023 when he made his petition. So now, if EU said they cannot do anything about what our Prime Minister petitioned them to look into against Nigeria, they say their hand in no day is outside their jurisdiction, even to call Nigeria and they tell Nigeria this thing you are doing is not good. They say you don't concern them. Now my question is this to EU. Why is it that you are now interested, because it has turned against our Prime Minister? Why is it that they are now interested to work for Nigeria? The same Nigeria you said they are outside your jurisdiction, you are now working for. I want everybody, this is just a bad way. I just want you to remember this day and remember this letter. I just want you to remember, because EU, when our Prime Minister told you, don't worry, whenever they bring me to any point, I have everything to defend myself with. So our Prime Minister is not a fool. Before the Finland Convention, he went to the office of the president, submitted a letter of letting them to know that we want to declare our freedom and be free like you Finnish people. They did not say no. That's why they cannot come up with anything, any single thing against him, but just to manipulate justice and deny the truth that they don't have anything against him until they are tired, and until people like the criminal Oge Nkere will be able to destabilize the actualization of the freedom of the people of Biafra, which he is not able to do, which he will never be able to do, which he cannot even do. So, what I'm trying to make everybody understand is this: those that are in panic, those that are troubled, those that are distressed, you don't need to trouble yourself for anything. Our Prime Minister have already equipped himself with the weapons to destroy these enemies before now. He have already equipped himself with the weapons to destroy them before now. So when you hear people like Oge Nkere, it's like we will listen to that our DPM message again. It's like we will listen to her before we go to what Oge Nkere is doing. It's like we will listen to her messages. But before we listen to her messages, let's just listen to what play out yesterday. Before we go to two letters, we have two letters. One, the criminal and his gang wrote to our DPM. Two, the one the Finnish authority replied Oge Nkere. And before we go there, anyway, we'll get there. When we get there, we'll talk. Meanwhile, the link is there. You can come in because we are going to read the letter. If you have any submission, if you have any contribution, if you have any question, come inside here. I will appreciate your question. Okay, mostly questions. Come inside here, because when you are not proud or bold or you are not sure of what you are saying, is when you will be throwing questions from the comment section. If you are bold or proud of what you are doing, you will not delay. You are the one that will even ask me, give me a link, I want to come in, I have a question for you. But I am shocked that I will give you. How many times have you seen Sonny Prawa give you link? Come in and ask me a question. Do you see that? He can't do that because he knows he's a liar. Have you seen? They are liars. They are all liars and criminals sometimes. So I want us to quickly go to let's see. Yesterday, I think we will start with what our PM did and what our PM said. Hold on just a minute. Let's go to QTV because QTV is always on point. And I saw some write-up from Obi-Wan as well. Obi-Wan has been doing marvelously well. And then QTV. QTV, where is QTV? Where is QTV? I see QTV here. So quickly.
By the enemy. I want you to understand how the enemy works. Those who have become the saboteurs in our struggle, they have made themselves available to be used by the enemy. I want you to understand how the enemy works. Those who have become the saboteurs in our struggle, they have made themselves available to be used by the enemy. I want you to.
Are you getting it? They made themselves available to the enemy. There are so many proofs, so many things you see, you know. So let's quickly see. Yesterday, our DPM made some vital point during the fundraising. So we'll be listening to them. Okay, we'll be listening to them now.
All of us know during Wazulike's time, they used the commanders that were around him to stop the restoration of Biafra. During Nnamdi Kanu's time, they used those DOS to extradite him from Kenya to Nigeria. Now, during Simon Ekpa's time, they are using these criminals that parade as brigade to disrupt and destroy what we are doing. We are not going to allow them. They have failed and they will continue to fail. Whoever associates himself or herself with these criminals, we know what you are sent to do, and we are going to confront you. Most of you have seen the letter that the crazy one that called himself Oge Nkere wrote to Finland. We saw the response, and it's on my Twitter page. All of you can go and read it. The questions you Biafran have to ask. Ask this criminal working for the Nigerian state, what was the letter that he sent to Finland before Finland responded with this letter that I posted? You all need to get that letter immediately from that criminal. Who authorized him to write a letter to Finland? What power does he have to write anything to Finland? The Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, already declared a surrogate, which is my humble self. Who authorized the criminal to write a letter apologizing for Christ's sake, for leniency, for Christ's sake? What is the crime that our Prime Minister have committed? What is a crime except doing what you and I are doing today to ensure that Nigerian state does not continue to kill Biafra Christians? Why should this criminal write a letter to Finland to be begging for leniency for our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, who has not committed any crime? This is the danger. This is the way that the Nigerian government has used, is using to disrupt the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, which we've already declared. He can never, ever stop that. So, Biafrans, it is left for you. This task is not about Dr. Robinson. It's about the whole United States of Biafra. Wrote me a letter today, and I'm sharing it to Biafrans. And I will today. We come here today to do what we know best to do. Islamize Nigeria. Thank you so much, President Trump, for what you do for us. With a plan, a systemic plan to Islamize Nigeria. Thank you so much, President Trump, for what you do for us. Thank you, the executives. You know who you are, for what you do for the United States of Biafra. I am very, very happy. Biafrans are very happy. We appreciate you. We thank you for seeing what the Nigerian state is doing to innocent Christians in that enclave called Nigeria. Thank you so much for taking those bold steps and many more that you've promised to do. With a plan, a systemic plan to Islamize Nigeria. Thank you so much, President Trump, for what you do for us. Thank you, the executives. You know who, which is to raise funds. Again, Biafrans, I thank you all today. We come here today to do what we know best to do, which is to raise funds to stop the killing of innocent Biafrans by reintegrated terrorists hired by President Tinubu, supported by some of his ministers like Bianca Ojukwu. Oh no, people say, stop saying, Ojukwu can never support what this criminal woman is doing. We know that. Just like the one that says she representing Nnamdi Kanu and come up to call us, the pseudo whatever, whatever. On our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never support what that idiot does. The same way, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa can never support what that foolish idiot they call the ex-wife come on Twitter to do. There is a pattern, and Biafrans, you need to know this pattern. I believe the true Biafrans have seen the pattern where when our leaders are being subjugated by the Nigerian state, their so-called wives or ex-wives come out to say stupid shit on the social media. This is a pattern, but now that pattern has been exposed. Biafrans now know this pattern, and Biafrans have resisted that pattern by the declaration of the United States of Biafra on the 29th of November 2024. So we thank all Biafrans.
All right, we are moving. All these letters, we will go to them one after the other. We will read them and we will dissect them here today. That's why I'm calling you that have questions. Come here and ask me. I am here. I know the spirit, and maybe this flesh and blood, and me. Come and dialogue with me. Come and ask me questions. Come. If you are from X and you did not see, I posted the link there. If you cannot see it, join us from the YouTube. If you don't know the YouTube, just tell me in the comment section you need the link. I will tell you YouTube where you go and find the link. So meanwhile, if you are watching me, Shuksumun Nakwe, thank you so much for sharing the program. Anyway, you are watching me from, try and share this program. It's important. And I have Biafran Voice 247 group on WhatsApp, which I want everybody to join very soon. We will be doing something great from that group. Our voices will be heard from that group. We are not going to remain just as ordinary WhatsApp group. We'll be hosting programs very soon from that group. Believe me, I have ideas that I want us to use on that group. Yeah, so those of you in the group that think I'm not active, I'm active. I follow what is happening. Our people like Ezamun Nobi, Sir White, and other people that are helping me in managing the group. So we are moving. Okay, we have many admins, about 4 or 5 admins minus me. So we will do something different with that group. So try and join Biafran Voice 247 group. Okay, so that's by the way. We will always tell you the truth, and the truth, the truth. Now we go use destroy them. Make we start with Mazen Namdekano. Mazen, or make we talk of the letter the criminals wrote our DPM. The letters they wrote our.
Who you are.
Think this is the letter. There is a letter.
I will upload it and send it to Biafrans. That one, the lobbyists wrote me a letter today, and I'm showing it to Biafrans. And I will upload it and send it to Biafrans. The criminal, Oge Nkere, and those following him. Now, this dabbery of an individual who I don't even, he's not working with Biafrans. This dabbery has written a letter to me that, oh, you, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, should not be using the name of Simon Ekpa. This is the letter I got today. Oge Nkere and his criminals told the one that is dabbery to write me that Briggy, we should not use the name Briggy. One, that we should not do fundraising to help on humanitarian purposes for Christians, our Biafra Christians that are being killed by the Nigerian state. And then this letter, I'm going to post it to all Biafrans to read. But again, I just want to inform you, I just got this criminal letter from the criminal Oge Nkere and Sonny Akparawa, those idiots that are making noise on the Twitter space. That is what Dabiri and Elias, the failed idiot, has been able to write me. Again, Biafrans will respond to them at the appropriate time, but I wanted to let this fool that wrote me, he's not a Biafran. I'm telling him to desist, cease and desist from anything Biafra, because you are not going to win this game. I promise you. Not in any law court in the United States of America. Not in the law court headed by our able President Donald Trump. So Dabiri and Elias, this stupid shit you sent to me, I am telling you, you an idiot. You have no place in Biafra land. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is our leader. I am the chief of staff of Brigade. Documented. I am the one in charge of the United States of Biafra. And I want you to know that Biafra, there was a process from Brigade, from autopilot, from Brigade to the United States of Biafra. This stupid shit you sent to me. Davide and Elias, Oge Nkere, telling you better stay clear. This battle, you will never win it. This money that is being given to you people by the Nigerian state, I promise you, you can never go anywhere. Not with this crop of Biafrans. So thank you so much, Biafrans. I will post this stupid letter later for all of you to have to read.
All right.
That one.
Hold on.
The lobbyists wrote me a letter.
Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is our own DPM Hold on. No run speed. Cool down. We dey here. Now we dey here. Okay? Now we dey here. Imagwanya aibu ndi Biafra. Right? Now we be the Biafrans. When you talk of the true Biafrans, now we. Now, why is it that these criminals are writing letter? Stop using the name of Dakata. Stop using the name of Simon Ekpa. You see, whenever I call, I say make una they call me prophet, una no gree call me prophet. All the things we me don't talk about these people don't happen finish. I tell us, say, from beginning, say, these people, now the second DOS part 2, people don't understand them. Do you remember what our prime minister went through during the time of criminal DOS? Now, today, where are the DOS? They are all working for Nigeria openly. They are not hiding it again. Today, they are working for Nigeria against their own people. As you can see, it is openly clear that they are working for Nigeria. Everywhere you see them today, they are boldly asking for the heads of Biafrans or heads of anybody that is pleading for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody that is standing for him, anybody that is talking about Biafra has become the enemy. Therefore, your head must rule according to them. Even they are making pledges against our own people, the same way devil might make pledges against us. So today, what are you writing these letters for? You have seen the letters in the social media. I don't know if I can show the letter now. Let me see if I can show the letter. But the letter is so tiny, it's not even clear. So the letter is not clear, but I just want you to know that the letter is there. If you go to our DPM you will always see the letter. If you go to, even I think I retweeted it. So the letter is there. Okay? The letter is there. So quickly, why are they writing this letter is what I want you to know.
I'm sure you need to be a friend.
Why are they writing this letter? Because all they planned have come to fail. They planned how they want to destabilize everything, how they want to destroy everything. It has not worked. And then all they come to do finally is just to begin to write letter. And I want you to know that the letter they are writing, this is not the first time. I don't know how many of you that remember that in December, past December 2024, I made a statement and I told us, I think maybe in X or in a program, I told us that, what is his name? Oge Nkere and co have been writing letters against our prime minister. Nobody believed me. Nobody understood. But now it is becoming clearer to you. I believe now you are beginning to understand it very, very well. Now we will come to that letter. So why are they asking Dr. Ngozi Orabese to stop talking about Biafra, stop talking about Dr. Ngozi Orabese, stop talking about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? Why? Have you imagined why? I want to ask you, are they talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu today? Are they talking about Simon Ekpa? Are they talking about how they want to liberate Biafrans? No. All they talk about, Ngozi Orabese is a criminal. Ngozi Orabese is a sellout. Ngozi Orabese is a Fulani. Ngozi Orabese is working for agents of Fulani. Is it not the same way they told you from the beginning that Simon Ekpa is agent of Nigeria? Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria. Simon Ekpa has collected money. Have you all forgotten that? If you have forgotten, you know that you need to go and buy bread. Yeah, you need to go and buy bread because they said all these things they are doing now. They did it against our prime minister. Even the one called Rafael Ajere, he did it against our own prime minister. Rafael Ajere did it. So that power no come out, but he did behind they doing own. He no come out. So I want you to understand that I said earlier, nobody today that is against our prime minister was or that the person did. All of them you see today fighting against him, they fought against him before. All of them. They came in unwillingly because they felt we cannot fight him from outside. We have to fight him from inside. Because if we are outside, we will not be able to penetrate and destroy him. So let us go inside and destroy him. That was why you see them make a U-turn and come back. You see Oge Nkere, you see Oge Nkere was DOS. So do you know that? Many of you don't know many things. You see Rafael Ajere, the same Rafael Ajere that will be having meeting, he go open phone for China Saworu to be listening to what we are saying and what they were, even when they were with Tinelli. You see, when you see criminals, they are always criminals. So let me not continue to call names anyway, but I want you to know that all these people were into Briggy cabinet because they want to come closer to prime minister to be able to destroy him. Remember, if say Judas no dey closer to Jesus, if you no fit sell and collect money, sure you understand. So they all came closer, deeper into. And when you look at all these criminals today that have sold our prime minister and that are trying to make sure he's forgotten, Mazen Dekano is forgotten, they are all that went closer, deeper to our prime minister, using other people as collateral, gossiping with people's name, buying favor with people's name, buying recognition with people's name. That's why I will always tell you, me, I'm not interested. Don't recognize me, but take what is coming out from my mouth. Any day you see me begin to brag or begin to demand for recognition, that day you know, say, I don't talk for Biafra finish. I don't finish. Biafra don't finish for mouth. And another thing I did do. Any day you see me come here, begin to fight for position and this. Biafra, I don't talk my own finish. You know, saying another person turn to take over. So when you come here, you are fighting for position, you are dragging this one. Do you know how Rafael fought for the position of deputy? No, he first fought for the position of Minister for Information. He fought to went to so many far places to become the Minister for Information. We said no. You no go work. Me and Gaddafi, we say you no go work. That time Gaddafi was there. We say you no go work. We stand. And then they can't carry him. Still, the same people where they carry him today, them Imam Dabo, because now them they on top, they still carry him, put him for deputy. We tell them no, we don't want, he say it must be. And they carry and leave him for there. We say, okay, at least he no be the minister. That is why you will always see him. He come out, hey, I'm Rafael Ajed, by the special grace of God, the deputy prime minister. He never stops saying this. He never stopped mentioning it. So whoever is bragging, dragging, fighting for position, watch that person. That person is never real. Anybody dragging, look that person very well. Look that person very well, because that person not fake. If you look at with one eye, like one hand like this, it be like say you no work. You know what you go do? You use two hand, put that like this. Look at well, because you go find out saying na fake. All of them na fake. Simon Ekpa Biafra here today. Let me tell you the truth. All of you wanna go disappear. I say una go this, important. Listen, we are not playing the game of numbers, we are playing the game of truth. We are playing the game of truth. Like it or don't like it. This is about the truth. Nobody is saying one thing they don't know. Rashid Moshood, one thing they don't know is that they are fighting against Biafra. They think they are fighting against Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. I made it clear, I told them before. You are not fighting against Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. You are fighting Biafra. Because Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is fighting. I'm trying to find one program we made in Finland. Polo Onwubiko. I don't know. I think hold on, if I can find that program we made on November 29th after the declaration, right? After the declaration on November 29th. Let me see, November 29th. I want to show something because it's good if something that happened, make you understand how it happened. Make I find the program. November 29th. Hold on, just give me a break. Let me just get that program we made in Finland with Paul Onwubiko. I made that program with Paul Onwubiko in Finland. November 29th. November 29th. I hope I can find this program. I don't know if this is the program. Let me see if it is this program. Hold on. Let me see if it. Hold on, just give me a minute. Let me be sure. No, there was a program Paul Onwubiko made with me. I don't know why. Where is this program? I joined him. Okay, I joined Paul Onwubiko in that program. Because we were in the same room. We were in the same room. For December. Where is that program we had in Finland? Why can't I see it again? What happened? Where is this program? Declaration 29th. I can't even see it again. What happened? Because I remember. Let me see. Just give me a break, a small break. If you don't have anything, hold on. Maybe I say nine be this. Maybe I say I don't see him. Maybe I say nine be this. Abi? Okay. I find the program finally. Okay. I find the program. We could listen to this program. You see, when you see people, when you see people talking, speaking against the truth, look them well and run for them. When you see people talking and speaking against the truth, run. That's the only thing I go tell you. Run. So quickly, let's listen to that program. Some part of that program, we go listen, make you hear what Paul Onwubiko to tell you that Paul Onwubiko was paid to start speaking against our deputy prime minister. Because Paul Onwubiko was happy after the declaration. Listen, Paul Onwubiko was very, very happy after the declaration that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, he was hailing Dr. Ngozi Orebeze in our room. In our room. He did this program.
Now, the journey which we started.
GM
and the PM will be with us. This is Adazion, number one in Finland. And they no shaking. This is the final solution. They won. Yes, yes. You see, we will bring you updates. Biafrans, mouthpiece of the gods. Yes. This is mouthpiece of the gods. Everybody is here.
We are here.
You see, it's complete.
We are here live.
It's complete. It's complete.
I know life. We are life. So we are letting Biafrans to know exactly what is happening. So lovely Biafrans.
Good evening, madam.
We have this message, very, very important to declare to Biafrans.
Come and style.
If you see the topic, the topic says, Mazi Simon Ekpa, a very popular thing. He asked our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was dominated by all these cock and bull people, then those flag carriers, those people you see gallivanting everywhere telling you they need Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa looked up and they asked our leader. He says, if you don't have anything on this table to get Biafra, tell me, I will bring something and put on the table, then Biafra will come. That is our message today. And no matter how tired we are, we will make sure we deliver this message, because tomorrow we will begin to declare everything our PM has put in on the table. So, Biafrans, this is the message. This is the message.
So much, my beautiful queen. You are so pretty. I hope you are taking your son.
247. 247. Wait. Then.
Okay, I'm not there.
Then Biafrans, what we are going to do tomorrow is what we are trying to display. Those things our prime minister asked our leader, if he don't have anything on the table, he is going to bring something and they put on the table. Then if you look into this thing now, you will see government of Biafra established act of 2024. This established act of 2024 is what we are coming to declare. And we are not DOS who says that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being kidnapped and kept inside prison, inside DSA dungeon, they are not going to do anything until when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Out of Finland government and everything, that is what we are bringing out here now. We are bringing them out now for everyone to know when you are getting it right and when you are getting it wrong. Then you will see establishment of approval of Biafran Security Administration. All these things are the law of justice.
I'm trying to get
why Nigeria is crying.
I can't find the place.
IPOB in Nigeria came here in Finland. They went to local police and they summoned our prime minister, thinking that we will not come here to restore Biafra. And it may surprise you that more than 3 hotels is being filled up here. People are renting different places today. They don't have place. Helsinki is dominated by Biafra. That is the reality on ground. Everyone must know. So, Biafrans, let us watch ourselves again and see what is happening before we continue.
Yes, lovely Biafrans on our way to Finland. Eh?
To finish the
People, 1,000 something people. So, please, if you want.
Biafrans, here we are. Huh? Here we are. We are live. We are direct in Finland right now, as he's been telling you. As he's been telling you.
Not Photoshop.
It's not a Photoshop. Eh? Because tomorrow they will tell you 247 with 555 Vision. They collaborated and they did Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. This is live.
This is not Photoshop.
It's not Photoshop.
We come to finish the Biafran
Look
struggle.
at me. Now maybe this. Now be this. See am. Now be this.
Yes.
No be Photoshop.
No be Photoshop.
So tell them, you, really go and tell them. Therefore, go and tell them, this is not Photoshop. Tell 1 million teeth or 100 million teeth that we have come to take over our land. Remember one thing PM said, that this freedom is not coming from the Biafra land, it's not coming from Nigeria, it's not coming from Africa. Freedom is coming from United States, coming from United Kingdom, coming from Europe, coming from Russia, coming from Asia. And that is what we have come here to do today. As of today, even as of now, many are trooping. You see what is happening in airport, Helsinki airport. It were all Biafrans everywhere. This one now, this is just a section, one small section. Every corner, Biafrans took over. As if we are in Biafra land. All I'm saying is this. That mandate, this is time. Every support you need to support for this freedom to come, this is time. You see the people that could not even stand up. They managed to come here.
They came with wheelchair.
On which year? They made it here. You come, you no one come. Support, you no one support. And the one thing people don't even know is that this Biafra has gone beyond the time it was tied on one head. Now Biafra is tied on every head. It has been like that, but the problem we had was that we never knew. We were thinking that Biafra is something that was tied to one person alone. But today, we have come to realize. You can see them on wheelchair.
See them on wheelchair.
Those that married them, Oyibo, carry their Oyibo husbands, came. Carry their Oyibo wife. They came.
You see them with wheelchair.
So today,
this is how people need freedom.
Today, the world has come to confirm that this is no longer a joke. They say if you come to Finland, police will carry you. Police welcomed me.
Hello? There we go.
Banya volume now.
Huh? Patrick.
Patrick in Kespen.
Master Patrick.
I want to wish everybody good luck.
Raise your voice small because Biafrans are listening to you.
Yeah, I said I want to wish everybody good luck.
Yes.
Is here. Mazbugo. Congratulations, you people have done a very good job. We are going home airborne.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm happy that I'm among the people that fought for this freedom.
Yes.
My father's dying wish was that Biafra should come and I remember the last day that I spoke to him before he died. After telling me his story, how they fought the civil war and everything, I asked him, "You are lucky." He said, "No, that is not a lucky man. That is not better than those ones that died in the war. That he would have loved to be with them." So I know that they are all in the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Dancing, drinking, marrying, and hoping that this has come to come and has come to be. Airborne.
Okay.
Very, very happy. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were.
Okay.
Yeah. Biafrans, the link is there. The link is there. Who want to come in and they motivate others. There were Mazi Patrick. This is, you know the game very, very well. How DOS want to destroy us. They doesn't want us to reach here. But today we are here. Biafra is unstoppable.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
And I also want to thank you for the very first day I came. You remember that day.
¿Cuál es el problema del inglés en España?
I'm sorry, I have to stop the video because I don't know the exact place we made a video where Paul Onwubiko was jubilating, telling me and telling their friends that he said it with his mouth. Ask him. Paul Onwubiko said that, they said that instead in this program, he said, they said that instead PM Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra. I will destroy it. Paul Onwubiko said that now it's not even our PM, Simon Ekpa, that restored Biafra. It's a woman that Biafrans restored Biafra for themselves. Paul Onwubiko was happy with the declaration. Paul Onwubiko was happy. All of it. You can see this. The video you saw was the night after declaration on 29th of November 2024. After we came back from the first day of convention, after we came back, Paul was so excited, so happy. He was the one that dragged me into that program. If you see, everybody was happy in the hotel, everybody was moving. You can see that initially we were talking background. People want us to come out, let us go out and begin to celebrate. Paul will say, let us do this program together. Even at that time, I have to leave him and go because people were coming. They open door, come, let us go, come. I said, Paul, if you know they go, I don't leave you here. I leave and let her leave and there. Waka, follow other people come out. So Paul was so happy that he wanted to do this program to show how he appreciates what the COS, the TPM, Dr. Ngozo Rabeze has done for him. But all of a sudden, after Sonny has loaded him, he come to tell you, DOS went and declare on 29 instead of on second. Who did she conduct? She should have consulted us. But this year, Paul Onwubiko was there in the meeting when it was deliberated. There are some things arising, matters arising, that this declaration should not wait till second. If not, we will not go home. Paul Onwubiko was there when some people were saying that there should be no declaration at all, and they are the people he ran to. The same declaration he rejoiced and celebrated. It's just for you to understand the foolishness of our people. The foolishness of our own people. Like I said before, the link is there. I'm waiting for you to come in. But if you don't come in, it's time. I'm going to read the letter Oge Nkere wrote to Finland, and the Finland have replied him. Finland have replied Oge Nkere. And then from the letter now, you are going to understand what the content of the letter he wrote is. When I told you that Oge Nkere wrote letters to Finland, nobody believed me. until now. You will be, see me, I be on if I look like this, like our PM, I go watch you in the mirror. Like our PM, I go see you in the mirror, I go laugh. But when Van begin the waka make Van block that my YouTube, nobody will see it ever again. You think I don't know? I tell Gaddafi call record and me say go use some against me. And I mean they talk on my mouth with my anything you see me talk, I could defend them anywhere. Never Van come out to tell me say I the lie. Onya ronyo shi onya mo onya ogo de kaya. Van me say vo. Nga me munu weird now. Now go BF focus. Very ugly mind, sir. Very ugly mindset. On a bomb Mobia guy made the bet. I just look at him. I see somebody that is senseless to understand that I have nothing with evil in common. To understand that I can never be associated with him. Apprentice demons, not even demon. These are just apprentice demons that has been sacked from the master, by the master rather. They call me. Vam have guts to call my phone. Make I come, make we do program. I dey look at. It's to tell you the level of the foolishness the level of foolishness he is attending to. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Now, before we continue with this, I want you to see Koiki Media. What did the Koiki Media say? You see, people knows the truth. People, they know the truth. I must tell you the truth. People know the truth. That's just the simple truth. When you think everything happening, people don't even know, you are making a mistake. People knows the truth. Yeah, people knows and they are watching closely. Yeah, people knows the truth and they are watching closely. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you think Oge Nkere is not a Nigeria agent, why do you think Nigeria has not carried this news? Why do you think nobody is trying to associate with him? Why is it only the criminal lawyer, what is his name? Yahoo lawyer, Elias, that is the only one making him to take pictures? You know, one thing people don't even know, who is a lobbyist? They go and find out their jobs. They will lobby anybody for you, whoever you want. If you want Elias to lobby into the White House, so you will go into the White House today and take picture, he will lobby. He will do that. Pay him, is his job. He will even lobby when Donald Trump want to do program. You might be seen closer to Donald Trump. Think, and when you, after seeing you will come and use the video or picture to tell people Donald Trump invited you. So we know, go and find out who is a lobbyist and what is their job. So you foolish Isiodo Okoroko people, you will donate money to Oge Nkere. Oge Nkere will use it to pay Elias the lobbyist, and the other one, Dabri. If you don't know, Dabri is what do you call them? Dabri is from Arabic word. You don't know. Dabri is from Arabic word. This one is from Greek, criminals. So they will always use your money. I will tell you, if you think Oge Nkere is a millionaire as he claimed, let him show you one of his friends that is come to tell you, you know, a millionaire will always be friends to millionaire, isn't it? Am I lying? A millionaire, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I want you to understand that the truth is this. The truth remains that now, hold on. Okay, now, If Oge Nkere is a millionaire as he claimed to be, why is it that he don't have a millionaire friends? Why? Have you imagined this? A millionaire that cannot dress. You know how millionaires dress? In America, or not in if in Africa, it's in a konata. Oge Nkere, a millionaire that cannot even wear nice clothes. He used Biafran money to bribe Biafrans, and Biafrans are foolishly taking the bribe. I see the one they were giving 50,000 naira to come and blackmail and drag Yoruba people into our space to come and scatter our space. You see what they're doing? 50,000 naira, 35 or $30, $35 or $37 rather. They will pay you to come and destroy the program of Biafran people. Tomorrow, when sudden death appear, you will begin to cry. People will begin to cry, not knowing what you have done, not knowing that you are the one that incurred this to yourself. 50,000 naira is what you take to destroy what people are building. You think you will have a generation and you are in Biafra land? Hey, abomination. So like I said, and like I was saying, if true say Oge Nkere be millionaire, making sure you one of his friends, you don't ever ask him like taking pictures, making sure you in friends, in millionaire friends, and in his millionaire club. Oge Nkere never have been able to go inside the Capitol. Now Simon Ekpa carry and go there. Oge Nkere never know how to wear clothes. Now our prime minister teach him how to wear clothes. And with the Biafra money today, you see him the dress well. He wear different suit on different occasions. Before go and check in pictures. Not only one blue suit will be like a Osoji suit. And I mean they wear before. Today, they wear different colors of suit with Biafra money. And you did there, you go still use your money where you donate. Go do lobby. Go pay lobbyists, make it grant them, make it lobby, make it they take picture, make it take an event. It's not going to events that matters. Anybody can go to event. But at the end of the day, what did you go to that event to do? Just like the people that will come to event and see Obi Kubana, you take picture with Obi Kubana, you see the one worship, you see musician, you see anybody, you take picture. At the end of the day, do you have anything in common with them? No. If you're in the street of Europe today, you can see celebrities anywhere. If you want to take picture with them, it is left for you. You give him, you tell him you want it, they will grant you. If you go to Madrid, there's a day, Madrid Stadium, a day in a week or in a month where the footballers will come. You want to take picture, you go, you pay. If you pay, you go enter. You go take picture with any of the players you want to take picture. And when you come take picture with Cristiano Ronaldo, with Marcelo, with the other one, or with Messi, after you go say you dey visit Messi for a house, and a lie, your relationship end for you pay, you take picture. That is what Oge Nkere is doing. Oge Nkere pay Elias to take picture. Finish. Not to grant you, not to bring Biafra to you. What has Oge Nkere brought to your table before? Nothing. What is Oge Nkere doing? Nothing. Let Oge Nkere go now. Make Elias also lobby. Make it go CNN, make the interview, make it talk, make on a listen. When a criminal is in power, he will always end up deceiving criminals. I don't make propaganda. What I do is the truth. The link is still there. If you feel I am lying, come inside the studio and tell us the truth. If you cannot find the link in on Twitter, come to Biafran Voice 247 on YouTube and join me there. You will see the link pinned there. Then you will tell me how I have lied. You are free to come in. I know they do program of I know they do program of the people that are criminals, like the one that say he's Anna Ada Jesus. Ade Kwensuke, well, Ada Jesus don't die you. Maybe now you will don't die, come here, come the top. Odumeja Burugona in one and oneself. Ada Jesus, Odumeja Burugono, many people Burugono. So you are gone. I don't need to born again again. You are finished. So I want to tell you, Oge Nkere. Meanwhile, let us see what Koiki Media have to, or not Koiki, Yoruba people said. Let us see what Yorinka said. Yorinka is a Yoruba representative. Let's see what they said, and then we come here. They said here, listen here. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can see it. Okay, let me see it like this in cop. If I put it like this, I don't know. I don't know how to do it, so you will see it very clear. Like this in cop. Still the same thing. Let me try and enlarge it so you will see what I'm saying. Because I know when I talk, some people will say, they lie. I know the lie and only truth to fool my mouth. That's why I will always throw challenge. If you think I'm lying, come inside here. No stay for comment say they call me Onyoshi and Oyama. I never stole anything out of you. I never sabotage your marriage. I never sabotage anything against you. Oh, I can see people are here. Chinedu Akuruka. Chinedu Akuruka, just give me a moment. Let me finish with this before you speak, okay? Okay. So now let's see what Yorinka Global Media, they said, Nkere acting like Lucifer. Okay, Nkere, you are hereby advised to cease and desist henceforth from interfering or writing any plea letter or bargain to Finland on behalf of PM Simon Ekpa. Letter attached. PM, His Excellency Simon Ekpa has not committed any crime. Now, I want to ask you a question. I have the letter, okay. I have it already. I want to ask you a question. If somebody have not done anything wrong, will you ask for mercy? Even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our own Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our own Nnamdi Kanu said, do not beg for me. I have not committed any offense. Did you hear that? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, nobody should be begging Nigeria government for my release because I committed no crime. So now, why is Oge Nkere going to write to Finland? Now, I want to tell you, if you are begging somebody to forgive you, that means you have accepted the whatever that you are guilty as charged. If you are begging somebody to forgive you, you are guilty as charged. Now, I am challenging Oge Nkere. If I am lying, let Oge Nkere bring that copy of the letter he wrote to Finland. Because the letter Oge Nkere wrote to Finland is nothing but, forgive him, we know he's a terrorist. Forgive him, we know he have committed evil. Forgive him, tamper justice with mercy now. Help us. Leave him. We know saying don't commit it, because it's only when somebody is guilty that you will plead for mercy. If you are not guilty, you will not beg for anything like mercy. Are you getting me? Before I go on to read the letter and analyze it, Shinedu, you're welcome. You have the mic. Say what you want to say. Shinedu, you are welcome. Can you hear me? Okay. That means maybe he don't want to talk or he's having network problem. But that without something, we have to continue. I will continue towards the letter. I'll continue with the letter. So now, this is the letter you are seeing on the screen. Let us read this letter one by one, step by step. Now, this is the letter Honorable Oge Nkere. Now, listen. Response to appeal for compassionate consideration and so. By the way, okay, Shinedu, can you hear me? Shinedu, can you hear me? Okay, so I will start with this letter first of all. So Oge Nkere wrote this letter to Finnish authority, and then Finnish authority replied him. You see, you that call yourself Ade Quinsu, most of you are not updated because you are so blind from listening and following the truth. You follow what you are told. You don't try to make investigations yourself. Go and ask any lawyer before you, if somebody is under police custody. It's just like Akoko that was arrested yesterday or 2 days ago. Somebody, his brother or his friend or somebody, his manager or somebody that is working with him, write it to police. Please, the police, please now, FDI, please now, SS, Tampa justice with mercy. You must say something why they must tamper justice with mercy. Before you say that, please tamper justice with mercy. We know Kwagokote he's been doing okay there. We know he has been committing ritual atrocities. Have mercy now. Don't jail him. This is what it means. So you demanding for mercy on behalf of our Prime Minister means you have written a letter saying to Finland, please tamper justice with mercy. I know our Prime Minister is guilty, but forgive and forget. We know he is a terrorist. We know he is a money launderer, but we beg you, Finland, please tamper justice with mercy. Because you cannot ask for forgiveness of anything that does not exist. Finland, listen. Finland themselves has never condemned our Prime Minister for anything. Finland, till now that we are here talking, Finland told us that they are still carrying out their investigation. And this letter, this Okechukwu letter, was written in the year 2024. In the year 2024. Immediately, our Prime Minister was taken. Okechukwu Nkere wrote the letter to indict him. Okechukwu Nkere wrote the letter to make sure that Finland understand that he is a criminal, he is a terrorist, he is a money launderer. You see, most of you fools will always stay beside and they call me liar. I give you room to come here and they prove that the letter is fake. You will not come in. Shinedu, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
can you hear me?
We are listening to you. Yes, I can
My
hear
brother,
you.
may God bless you. May God bless you 247.
I was even thinking you are one
Are
of
you hearing
those
me now?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I was thinking we can hear you. Go on. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said, may God bless you. May God bless you, my brother. You are always at the right path all the time. See, shame they shame me where you go that day be Farambamo. Shame they shame me seriously. I gave him a message. I wrote him, said, please, my brother, think very well. Don't let you fall into victim again. Oh. And he's still there bragging on making his mistakes. What am I saying? God already knows what they have planned and they position the COS to save this nonsense they're doing. I'm in Biafra land, though, making this call now. I don't want to show my face. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't mind them. Be resolute. I know you are. God must bring our PM out in Jesus' name. Thank you. I don't have much to say, but I'm happy for you. 247. I'm happy. Too much happy for you. Well done, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mazi Chinedu. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We'll continue. You can now mute your microphone. So because noise are coming from your background. Right. Okay, let me do that here. Okay, I muted him. Okay, so now you see the problem with some criminals is that a criminal will always fight for their fellow criminal. So I ask a question now. Is it wise to begin crying for mercy, to begin crying to Finland, to tamper justice with mercy if you have not done anything? Now, question I ask. Even Yoruba people, even Yoruba people, Yoruba people tell you, say, listen again, let me read out for you what Yoruba people said. Yoruba publication group, freedom fighters, they said, listen again, they said, Nkere acting like a Lucifer. Oge Nkere, you are hereby advised. This is Yoruba people advising him, not me. Yoruba people advising him. They said, Oge Nkere, you are hereby advised to cease and desist henceforth from interfering or writing any plea letter or bargain to Finland on behalf of PM Simon Ekpa. Letter attached. This is the same letter we're talking about. PM His Excellency Simon Ekpa has not committed any crime. If somebody is innocent, why pleading? This is just a way of indicting him. I want Oge Nkere to get the original letter he drafted that warrant Finland writing this letter to him. Are you getting it? I will continue to tell you. Listen, let me read the full letter for you. Let's read the letter. Now, response to appeal for compassionate consideration and the support for His Excellency Simon Ekpa and the defunct I can't find it. Defunct People Ministry for Foreign Affairs. Dear recipient, thank you for your letter, 1st of 12, 2024. That's the 1st of December. 1st of December, 2024. In response, we want to highlight that Finland democracy is built on the rule of law. The rule of law and the respect of fundamental rights are key principles enshrined in the Constitution of Finland. Finland also committed to these principles a member state of the European Union and under its obligation divinely from international treaties. In Finland, all public authorities act within the limits sought by law, respect democracy and the fundamental rights, and are subject to the supervision of the independent and the impartial courts of law. The judiciary is independent from the legislature, and the executive branches and the judicial process are governed by law and guaranteed under the Constitution. In matters of law, the court are independent. The Ministry of Justice or other government entities does not supervise court decisions, nor does it in any manner influence the functioning of the judiciary. Ministry for Foreign Affairs. Are you getting it? You see, when we come here and tell you that Finland have a way they function, you don't understand. We come here, we tell you their judicial system is not like that of Nigeria, where one person can go, even if they fix the date tomorrow, you can even manipulate it to be today. It not happen like that. We told you because we are sure. We study before we tell you. We investigate before we bring the news to you. We tell you the truth about the whole matter. We don't come to make you feel good. We don't tell you anything to make you feel good. We tell you anything, we tell you the way they are. Even if it is a bad news, we will bring it the way it is. If our PM have been sentenced to 1 million years in prison, we will come here and tell you our PM have been sentenced to 1 million years in prison. And then, if our PM, the court, I want you to see the date of this letter on the 3rd of this month. Are you getting it? So I want you to understand, on the 3rd of this month of February 2025, the letter on the 3rd of this month 2025. So why am I explaining all this? Any news you see they have abandoned PM, nobody is talking about PM. When we tell you that PM is well covered, understand. You cannot jump protocol in Finland. It's not Nigeria. Tell anybody that is demanding for 10 million lawyers, 100,000 lawyers, 20 lawyers to prove to you in Finland you can have more than 2 lawyers, one from international, one from within Finland. Tell the people to prove it to you that it is so you can have more than 2 lawyers. Tell them to prove it. If PM have an international lawyer and have eternal lawyer from Finland, what do you want the government to do for you again? To go and kidnap him from prison? If you decide to follow those that are indicting our prime minister on daily basis with one thing, they are the same people that have come out to tell you that he's in detention. They are the same people that went and they wrote in their website that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in detention. Therefore, they are now their own Prime Minister. I want you to understand that we are not joking. This is government. We are not government of Nigeria. We're government of Biafra. And we cannot come here to tell you lies. If you need lies, you know where to get them. Go to those places and get lies and feel good with lies. But I must tell you the truth. The truth cannot be covered because you love lies. You don't get, listen, until you begin to realize that you don't need to listen to things because you like them or because you want to listen to them, but you listen to things because they are the things you need to know and understand. I waited this far to see those people making silly comments from the comment section to come out and tell me that I have lied so much. They are not coming out. It's a shame. It's a shame. You cannot even defend yourself. You cannot stand for yourself. You cannot speak for yourself, but hide under comment to make silly comments. Come inside the studio and tell me I lied. Come inside the studio and tell me how I am bringing fake documents. Remember, I told you in a video I made, Oge Nkere have bought over our army, and they told our army, don't defend Biafrans. And our army has gone in. I will talk to them on another day. But today, let us be straight. Oge Nkere, you have indicted our prime minister. But we thank God Almighty that our prime minister is not in Africa where there is no rule of law. You heard what their finished response is, that they cannot manipulate anything. The justice have to prevail. The law have its effect. So we will always stand on the truth and will always conquer them by the truth. We are not moving an inch. Now we day here. I have to stop this program here. I don't talk too much. Make my voice no go fall. I beg. Make I get small voice to talk tomorrow. It is healing. And if I stress it too much, it will affect me. So my Biafran people, try and like this video if you've not liked it. If you're watching me from space, try and share. I will stop here. Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Remember, defend yourself.
Ask you this: would you want to own a gun yourself? Would you want to be able to defend yourself if you are attacked by armed robbers or by kidnappers in your own home? Would you want to be able to defend your children and your wife if you are attacked? I mean, you're telling me no, you don't want to handle a gun. If you don't want to handle a gun, that's your problem. Then don't handle a gun. But there are many people out there who want to be given the opportunity to defend themselves. So I speak on behalf of those ones, not for people like you who might not want to have a gun, who are vulnerable, but you want to remain vulnerable. But you know that the police and the military cannot defend you. So look, as I said before, out there are already a proliferation of arms in the hands of kidnappers and armed robbers and bandits. So you just want them to continue? But you know also that the other alternative is to keep funding the military, keep funding the police, but we're not getting anywhere. Because before you and me, over the years, you know that in this country, that
have mercy on we, Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our